Do you remember when your kid first tried to take their first steps? They fell flat on their butt and they sat there vowing that they would never attempt to walk again. No, of course not, because that's not the way it works. They fall on their butt. They get back up. Better yet, the faster they get back up, the faster they fall on their butt. And they finally stand up long enough to walk across the room, then watch out because they're running all over the place. Why is it that as children and kids, we didn't even know what failure was? We didn't obsess over it, and now we fear it more than the fear of being mediocre. Hey, I'm Robert Martinez, and this is my third video of my network marketing strategies for success. Stop obsessing over your past failures. Successful people encounter failure just as much as anyone else. The difference is that they study their failure in order to prevent from making the same mistakes. They see what they did well and what they did poorly, then go out and improve upon what works and discard what doesn't. This keeps them from making the same mistake as before. Remember, the definition of insanity, if you've been told this before, is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting a different result. So when someone you're trying to do business with or you want to recruit into your team turns you down, don't question yourself, asking yourself, well, what's wrong with me? Because the decisions of others have nothing to do with you. Their decisions are their decisions, and they are based on their own terms. Instead, take heart and be brave. Have a want and a burning desire to improve your skills. Ask them for an honest critique of why is it that they didn't move forward. It could be, something with the proposition or how you presented something, but don't take it as an insult, but as a valuable ammunition of information that will help hone your skills and see where you stand and what you have to improve or change in your presentation. It'll give you great insight into what went wrong, which will help you prevent it from happening again in the future. Ask yourself, do I need to do or be more effective? Remember that this should be insightful, okay? It should not be a guilt fest. If you see it steering towards a guilt fest, then grab somebody that you really know and trust their opinion and ask them to help you to wade through those waters, okay? If you have people that are attending your events, okay, these people on your team attending your events and they're following your training but are still struggling, call them up. Be honest and call them up and offer them your help. Sincerely offer help. Let them know that you see them at your events, which shows that they want to be successful. Ask them, well, what do you need to have? What do you need to know? Or what skill do you need to develop in order to start making calls or prospecting or setting appointments or whatever it is that they feel that they're lacking? Then shut up. As rude as it sounds, shut up and listen, because they're gonna, if you do it right, they're gonna tell you exactly what is wrong and what they need. They're gonna be very transparent with you so that you'll know exactly what it is that they need. Unfortunately, many people believe stuff will just work itself out in the end, and that thought is very limiting and to those that believe it, and it is simply not true. Your business, remember, your business will only work if you work it. So I want you to get back up, and every time you fall, get back up and keep getting back up, and tell yourself, give yourself one more try and tell yourself one more try. Every time you fall down, get back up and say to yourself, one more try. Doesn't matter what happens, one more try. And I tell you right now, you will succeed. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to do it right the first time. Falling down is just a part of the learning process. Learn from it, get back up, and you will succeed. So if you want to connect with me, definitely leave me a message. I've got my blog, again, not the most perfect blog, but my video from the other day was that it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a work in progress, and as they say, we are all a work in progress. So the blog's a work in progress. It will be getting a bit better as we go along. So, but yeah, definitely connect with me there. There's also my email, roberto@robertocmartinez.com. And definitely drop me a letter or an email, or even connect with me on Facebook. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me those questions, anything you need. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you at the top.